Reading from Srimad-Bhagavatam, 1st Canto, 1st Chapter, text number 3. O expert and thoughtful men, relish Srimad-Bhagavatam, the mature fruit of the desire tree of Vedic literatures. It emanated from the lips of Sri Shukadev Goswami. Therefore, this fruit has become even more tasteful, although its nectarian juice was already relishable for all, including liberated souls. So this is Srila Vyasadeva speaking, this verse. And now we'll hear from Srila Prabhupada in the purport. Srimad-Bhagavatam is compared to the ripened fruit of all Vedic literatures. It's also described as the cream of all Vedic knowledge. And patient and submissive hearing is essential when reading Srimad-Bhagavatam. With great respect and attention, one should receive the message and lessons imparted by Srimad-Bhagavatam. Srimad-Bhagavatam was brought from the spiritual world by Narada Muni and given to his disciple Srila Vyasadeva. Srila Vyasadeva delivered the message to his son, Shukadev Goswami. Shuka means parrot. Shukadev Goswami presents Srimad-Bhagavatam in a manner that appeals to all classes of men, like a parrot that enhances the sweet flavour of a fruit after pecking it. Then Srila Shukadev Goswami delivered the message to Maharaj Parikshit just 7 days before the king's death. By submissively hearing Srimad-Bhagavatam, one can attain the full pleasure of his heart's desire. Srila Shukadev Goswami was a liberated soul, even while he was in the womb of his mother. Even though liberated, he was still attracted to transcendental rasa. The Vedas are compared to the desire tree, because they contain all things knowable by man. Information on mundane necessities as well as knowledge of all levels of spiritual realization can be found in the Vedas. When hearing Srimad-Bhagavatam from Shukadev Goswami, we can at once relish transcendental tastes. One cannot go beyond the conception of becoming one with the spirit whole without understanding the different rasas. In material existence, the rasa is experienced in the perverted form, which is temporary, and the rasas of the material world are exhibited in the material form. We all have a constitutional position endowed with a particular type of rasa to be exchanged with the Supreme Lord. We can experience this in full only in the liberated state. When one associates with the Supreme Lord and exchanges one's constitutional rasa with the Lord, then the living being is actually happy. The Supreme Lord is described as the fountainhead of all rasas. The spiritual living being experiences rasas fully in spiritual existence with the Supreme Lord. The first signs of love are manifested in adoration, service, friendship, parental affection, and conjugal love. When these 5 are absent, love is present indirectly, as anger, wonder, comedy, chivalry, fear, shock, and so on. All living entities desire the taste that comes from sense pleasure. Sensual pleasures are called rasas. There are 12 varieties. Rodra, anger; Adbhuta, wonder; Shringara, conjugal love; Hasya, comedy; Vira, chivalry; Daya, mercy; Dasya, servitorship; Sakya, fraternity; Bhayanaka, horror; Vivatsa, shock; Shanta, neutrality; and Vatsalya, parenthood. The sum total of all these rasas is called affection or love. The rasas are exchanged between members of the same species.